Happy Wednesday, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba.
John!
We're going to watch the trailer for Halloween. Here we go. Here we go. Universal, they're always so kind to let every reaction video anyone does be monetized. They're so cool like that.
Friendly.
Everyone will agree who does reactions. Guys, listen, over at our Patreon, we do full-length TV show reactions and weekly Q&As. There's a whole bunch of other shit over there, but I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been following us at our Patreon. You guys are da bomb, and if you don't follow us, you're still okay in my book. Either way, it's like a second channel over there. Just wanted to shout it out, even though this video is monetized.
Definitely.
You guys know why I'm really shouting out the Patreon. Anyway, I'm a little under the weather, but it's 8 in the morning. Let's film this.
Trick or treat! So many posters here. Which one should we go to? They're all spooky. I'm gonna pick that one over on across the street.
Sound effects.
Michael's just full of bass. Ooh, this is cool.
40 years ago, on Halloween night, Michael Myers murdered 3 people.
After that horrific night, he was sent back to the institution in captivity.
Oh no, this poor old lady.
Ooh, that's a squishy.
There's a knife.
I was looking for
that. There's a knife I was looking for.
I have prayed every night that he would escape.
What the hell did you do that for?
Damn.
So I could kill him.
It's killing people in like plain sight.
Yeah.
The bus crashed.
Michael Myers escaped. He'll return to Haddonfield, his home.
I need to protect my family. You have no
Whoa,
security.
yeah, Sarah Connor.
Yeah, right.
It's real.
Oh yeah, the teeth.
There's a reason we're supposed to be afraid of the sight.
I've been preparing for this for a long time. It is not safe to be on the street tonight. Go home! Get out of here! Get inside! Michael! He's here.
This looks really cool.
I know, right?
He was a killer, but he will be killed tonight.
Whoa.
Happy Halloween, Michael.
Get away from her, you bitch. Whoa! Whoa!
Ooh.
He hates her.
He doesn't like her at all.
He doesn't like Lori whatsoever. That looks really cool.
Yeah, you know, especially with that first 30 to 40 seconds, you get a good hint at what the actual style of the movie will be and more of its tone and pacing. I think it's interesting that, you know, Michael Myers is known to sneak up on people all the time, and here you get to watch him sneak up on people in like a really fluid motion.
Which is much more impressive.
Yeah, as opposed to like some crazy handheld stuff. You're just watching him go into like, oh, I'm out in the neighborhood. I'm gonna go into this person's backyard, grab this hammer, watch him walk inside this woman's home, beat her with the hammer. Then I'm gonna take that knife and I'm gonna walk into this person's home and sneak up behind her while she's looking out the window. You know?
Yeah, they really delivered on what they kept saying beforehand, which is like going back to the spirit of the old one. Because yeah, in the old Halloween, Michael is kind of like a shark, and you are just kind of following a guy, right? Like, it does have a snuffy quality. Yeah, you're just kind of following this guy around, and yeah, having these long shots is so much more tense than just editing him right into a closet.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever. And I love that one sequence where he's in the reflection of the window, and the woman comes up to check it, and then he's behind her in the house. Like, I thought that was a cool supernatural visual flair for this.
Did the trailer give away that the cop's gonna die?
You know, maybe it's a mislead. Maybe he's going to walk right through that door right as Michael goes, huh.
I think the only thing annoying about this trailer is a nitpick. It's sliding. It's very Halloween and horror movie-ish. As anytime he appears, that they do.
Why does it take place on Halloween?
No, the bass drop thing.
Yeah.
It's like an easy effect to get that jump scare in
When he
there.
bumps
Yeah.
into those kids.
But I'm wondering if, because the music in this movie, I imagine, will be subtle music, or I'd be fascinated if there was really no music in certain scenes where normally these movies would have music, like the moments where he's stalking and walking around. You know, it's like it's easy to call upon the Halloween music that we hear whenever he's stalking. However, I feel like it would be really unique to like have no music at all.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna get your wish because John Carpenter's doing the music, but like, I feel like
No, I mean in certain scenes.
but you could, because I feel like there are a decent amount of his movies that have pretty minimal scores and stuff like that, and he's a guy who seems like he can appreciate that kind of thing. So you never know.
And call me karate or call me crazy. I would say that. Something about Jamie Lee Curtis am I just weird? I feel like she's way hotter here than she was in the first Halloween. I know she's like 40 years older, but something about like the tough
you know, she's
mom
tough and
and
she's
kicking
aged a
ass
little
and like
bit,
you don't
you know.
fuck with me kind of personality.
And, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis, she's still got it. You know,
'Cause
even
I never-
with that giant gray mop on her head.
It's like True Lies, she's hot.
Yeah.
That's about the only movie I was like, she's hot in it.
Anytime she gets together with a JC, you know?
Here, I'm like, you know, she looks really good here.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know
this
what
is
it
like-
Very attractive Jamie Lee Curtis in this trailer.
Yeah, man, getting that Jamie Lee Cougar going on.
Yeah, there you go.
And hey, I mean, like, I liked also that this trailer is basically just about Michael and Laurie, because there are other characters too. I mean, she's got like a daughter and a granddaughter and stuff, but mostly, I mean, this does look kind of Ripley-ish.
If there was something I would kind of predict of how this movie would play out, the only thing I would predict is in the camera work. It's like there's an obvious structure of how it's going to go.
Paul Greengrass did all the kill scenes.
No, that's what I mean. I feel like by the time you get closer to the finale, I imagine they'll probably get a lot more handheld, a little bit more
Rob
gritty.
Zombie-ish.
Whereas the first half will be a lot smoother in its camera work, and then by the end it starts to get a lot more gnarly. And like that scene towards the end of this trailer has to be close to the end of the movie, I imagine.
Yeah.
Where everything's falling apart, everyone's dying. Jamie Lee Curtis,
Like
Laurie's
the
trying to
build
save
up.
everyone.
Yeah, the build up to the big Halloween
Yeah.
night kill scene. Yeah, that'll probably be a show-stopping number.
But yeah, she looks like full-on Sarah Connor Ripley in this movie.
Yeah,
and-
no, totally. I mean, I feel like that's kind of a new trend that we're doing is like, let's revisit something old and get an actress from the original to be badass in this one. Yeah. The other thing that was cool about this is like they got, I think his name is Nick Castle, one of the original guys who played the Shape in the original movie, and like you can kind of tell that he's like an older dude the way he's walking around.
Yeah.
You know, which I also just like as knowing that, I don't know if you'd pick it out if you didn't know it, but I really appreciated the motion that he brought to it here because you can kind of tell, you know.
Well, all right, man. This movie looks
Pretty sweet. Right when I was getting
pretty,
cynical.
Pretty confident about it,
'cause
really.
I didn't love the poster. That's why they put out a poster yesterday. And I was like,
Poster. That's what was getting you cynical.
No, I don't
Poster.
know. Not in a big way. It wasn't a big deal. It was just like I don't know. I'm trying to create tension when there's not any. Don't judge me.
All right. Hey, you can subscribe to the Reject Nation. Click or ring, or click the notification bell.
Strike
All right?
the bell.
I don't know why people say ring.
Toll the bell.
And check us out on Patreon. Full-length TV show reactions, weekly Q&As. Would love to have specifically you become a Patronaject today. Whoop.